Hi everybody, welcome to this video. Today's book video is my June and July TBR. I have put June and July together as I am going away at the end of June into early mid-July. So I'm combining the two together so that you guys don't miss out on my July TBR. And yeah, it's gonna be very different, June and July. A lot of it will be like audio books and ebooks, that kind of thing on my tablet, especially when I'm away. So there will be a few physical books, and then a lot of it will be just what I'm feeling, instead of like, you know, this is my TBR, this and this kind of thing. Yeah, so I do have a few set things. I will go through those first, and then I'll just go through my choices on Kindle app and Audible and NetBelly and stuff like that. Yes. So yeah, in August we will get back to like the spinning wheels and stuff like that, and probably a full TBR majority of physical books. Yeah. So the first couple of books I'm going to show you are the June reads for a book club that I'm with called the Plan a Friends Book Club. There are two books chosen for June by two members of the group, which are these two right here. I did end up buying them physically in my 3-minute challenge that I did, but I also, for when I go away, I've got them on Audible as well. So whatever point I get up to them, I'll just, you know, acknowledge that and then go from there when I'm away. And obviously July books I will find out when I'm away. So I'll probably just download them onto Audible, or just start the July ones when I get back home or something like that. We'll work that out when we have to. But for June ones, we have Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and we also have Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmis. So they're the two for the club that I'm with. We're apparently just gonna read them as we feel. We can read both of them, mainly starting with this one and then going into this one, sort of thing. I will pop them like that, so if you want to pause to read the back, feel free to do so. Yes, so I really don't know much about Lessons in Chemistry, to be honest, apart from the fact that it's based in the 1960s, and it's a lot to do with, you know, being a woman in that time period. Yeah, so don't know much more than that. And Carrie Soto is Back. I just know that it's about a tennis player who obviously comes back to playing tennis. I wouldn't say I'm a big tennis fan, but I do know a little bit about tennis, not a great deal. And it's a Taylor Jenkins Reid book as well. I just read in May a Taylor Jenkins Reid book called Seven Husbands, and really enjoyed that. But I've heard lots of good things about this one, so looking forward to that one. Yeah, so those are those two for June. And then, as I said, for July, those books will be picked in June, at the end of June. So I will either just pop them on Audible when I'm away, or wait until I get back, or whatever. I'll sort that out when the time comes. So the other physical book, I've actually just started it yesterday. So this book is to meet a challenge prompt for my local book club that I'm a part of, where we have like a list of challenges. One of those prompts is to read a book in the year that you were born in. It was a big challenge finding books in the year that I was born in, which is 1982. For a start, finding copies of them was a challenge. And then I obviously just Googled it and sort of said, you know, these are the ones I'll look for or keep an eye out for or whatever. But the one that I chose out of my selection is a mystery book by Sue Grafton, and it's called A is for Alibi. So far I'm up to chapter 5, so I can't really say much about it. But yeah, it's a mystery and I like mystery books, so I thought I would give this one a go. It is a full series. It goes, not sure what letter it goes up to. In here it says it goes up to the letter U, but it might be the whole alphabet, I don't know. But yeah, if I enjoy this one, then obviously I'll continue with the other ones. So that'll be interesting, and I have already started that. Yes, so in July I'm doing a buddy read with an awesome friend of mine. We thought for Christmas in July that we would read a Christmas book that we both really want to read. So when I get back from my trip and like near the Christmas dates in July, we will, for Christmas in July, that sort of time frame, we will buddy read the book. And the book that we decided on was Window Shopping by Tessa Bailey. I really wanted to read this Christmas book last year. Yeah, it's only short actually. It's only 248 pages. Is it true? Yeah. So it's only really short, but it'll be awesome to buddy read with this friend again. We did a buddy read last year, and yeah, it'll be nice to do one again in July with her and get some Christmas spread in the Christmas of July. So yeah, there's that one for July. And then we go into everything I have on my trusted tablet here. I've been busy working on this for the last month, I guess you could say. But I decided I do have a Kindle, but I decided to put the for some reason it's not working for me, but I decided to put the Kindle app on my tablet, as well as my NetGalley app and my Audible app on there. And it's also got like my movie apps and stuff on here as well. So all I need to take is my tablet and its charger and some headphones, obviously. Yeah, so I'll just go through like the choices that I have. Maybe if you guys have any suggestions and recommendations for me, you can pop them in the comments below. Because yeah, I'm sort of new to like the digital world of books, I guess you could say. But I have put a few things on here. Let me see. So there's a book called What's Next, which is like a rom-com style one. There's also one called The Reading List, so it's like bookish themed. I've got the 2 in the Housemaid series. So yeah, to check out that author, and I've heard really good things about those books too, so that would be awesome. I've got the full series that everybody is talking about with Hooks and all those in there. Let me see what they're called. So there's Hooked, Scarred, Wretched, and Twisted. So I've got all the Rafter series is called. So I've got all 4 of those in here. I really want to get into that. So we'll try and read one of those on my way. Obviously I'll be busy too when I'm away. As I said, I've got the 2 Housemaid series in there. Reading list, what's next, and I've also got the 2 from the Romancing Oxford series. One was gifted to me by my friend who I'm actually buddy reading with, and I saw that it had a book 1 to it, so I put book 1 on there as well. So that's what I've got on my Kindle app. If you have any suggestions, especially for Kindle Unlimited books or Prime reading, then pop a comment below for me of some awesome reads for that. Yeah. So we'll go out of that one and we'll go to Audible. That's it. So yeah, everything's in the one place instead of me having this and my Kindle kind of thing. So I just thought it would be handier to just do it that way. So on my Audible, I've only got the 2 books from my book club, which are Lessons in Chemistry and Curry Soda is Back. I just used my credit that I had for those. So as I said, like I'll read the physical copies when I'm at home, obviously, and then when I'm away, I'll just sort of go from them in the audiobooks. Yeah, for the rest of the time when I'm away. Sometimes I even follow along, like with Audible books, I follow along in the books. I like doing that, so yeah, that will happen. That's all I have in Audible. There is one more that I want to get as well. Can't remember what it was called. I'll try and pop an image up here if I can. But yeah, there is one more book that I want to put on Audible. But if you have any suggestions for some really good ones, pop a comment below. Especially if they're spoken by the actual author or person. That's the kind of vibe that I like with Audibles, or just really good narration, like not dodgy narration. So that's all I really have on Audible at the moment, so still working on that one. And then we have NetGalley, which, if you guys don't know, NetGalley is an ARC advanced reading copy system. The book that I read, The Intermission, was an ARC for me. But I've got a few more that have been granted permission, so I'll obviously do those. One is an audio book, which is my first one. It's called Accidental Attachment. And then there's 2 like just ebooks, Love Quest, which I'm super excited for, which I'll probably read first. For NetGalley, and Pixels and Paint is the other one that I have. Yeah, we'll just get through those 3 before we ask for anything else, obviously. I think that's all. Yeah, that's all on here. So yeah, that it's a bit of a everywhere month, I know, but yeah. That's just the way things are gonna go and flow. Obviously when I get back home I will want more physical books as well after being on my tablet for so long. So yeah, you guys are gonna be with me as I choose some physical books for when I get home. I don't want to make it too much because it's like the 10th or something that I get home, so I'll only have like 10 days or 15 days or whatever left of the month, so I don't want to make it too many, so maybe just 2 books I would say for the rest of July, because I've got my buddy read as well. Yeah, I know it makes it complicated but yeah, I do really want to get to my first Sarah J. Maas book. So I've got 2 of her series, and I was thinking we could do the spin wheel thing and see which series that I'm going to start in July. So I'll get my spinning wheel happening. I'll just leave it rolling the camera. But yeah, I really want to get to know her writing and if I like any of her series and yeah, that kind of thing. So just grab a spinner. No, that's just colour. No. Back. Actually, I need to go to it. That one. Yeah, so I'll pop those 2 in the spinner and we'll see which one it's going to be. Because I'm super keen to get to know her writing and if I like it. Okay. So I'll put them into a spinning wheel. And we will see together which series I'm going to start venturing into for July when I get back from my holiday. Okay. It is the Assassin's Blade. So we're going to jump into this series in July. This is the what do they call them? The in-between books. This is the one they say to read before the first one, which is Throne and Glass. So that will be interesting. So I'll pop that on my pile. Yeah, and we'll pop this one on our shelf. I will obviously get to everything eventually. So the next book that I want to choose for when I do get home is maybe one of my 2023 new release books that I have, which is a prompt that I have for my local book club as well. I've got quite a lot of 2023 new release books actually, so I might get them all, pop them in the wheel spinner, and we will go from there. Okay, guys. So this is the pile here that I have of 2023 releases that I can choose on the spinning wheel from. There's Practice Makes Perfect, Happy Place, there is Dark Mode, Emily's Encyclopedia of Fairies, Death of a Bookseller, and Fourth Wing. So yeah, quite a lot of 2023 releases. I actually do have a few more on my shelf as well, but they're sort of the key ones that I would like to get to for the prompt. So yeah, they're all in the spinning wheel, and we're going to spin and see which one that I'm going to read in June. If not June, then definitely July. So let's spin. Yep. I hope it's a good one. It is Emily's Encyclopedia of Fairies, which is this one here. I'm actually happy that it's this one because it's like in diary in form, so it'll be like a quick read when I get home, so that'll be really good. Obviously the other ones I will get to eventually. So let's do a bit of a summary of what I have for June and July. I'll just close that. So on my tablet, I have the Audible app with my 2 books from June. Group reads, club reads, which is Lessons in Chemistry, and Carrie Soto is back. And I'll use the physical copies until I go away. There is one more Audible book that I want to really get before I go away too, so I'll pop that as an image on screen if I can find it. And then on NetGully app I've got 2 ebooks and 1 Audible book, like listening to book. And then on here I've got Kindle app and all the books that I have put on there, which I've run through. So yeah, this is going to be my bestie for June and July, definitely. But other physical copies that I have are these 4 here. There's this one that I've started, A for Alibi, which is for my prompt for 1982, a book written in the year that I was born. In July, near Christmas in July, I'm buddy reading Window Shopping with my best friend, which will be awesome. And then for a Sarah J. Maas book, I'm reading The Assassin's Blade to get into that series, which I'm excited about. And then when I come back home for my 2023 read, I've got the Encyclopedia of Fairies, Emily Wild's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So yeah, I should be able to definitely get that read when I get home. So yeah, plenty of reading books and listening to books. While I'm away, I'll just sort of, play by ear what I want to listen to, what I want to read on ebook, and what I'm sort of feeling like genre-wise. And of course, I'll let you guys know in my June, July wrap up at the end of July what I've read for both months. If I do need more, which I doubt I will, but if I do need more, then I'll obviously just let you guys know in my wrap up if I do add anything, but I have plenty on my tablet and physically there for both months. And yeah, we'll get to the rest of the shelf when we do get back for the rest of the year, August and onwards. Also with, you know, plan for future book club books and stuff like that too. Like I'll just probably for July they'll become Audible books for when I'm away, and then at home like I'll just continue and stuff like that. So yeah, thank you for joining me in this June, July TBR. In August we will get back to just like spinning the wheel heaps of times for like each section I have books in and genres and stuff like that, and having like a pile of physical books to read, and obviously Audible and ebooks as well all together. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what I get through in June and July, but I'll definitely be reading, and I'm sure you guys out there will be too. So thank you for joining me in my TBR video, and I'll chat very, very soon. Bye!